All right. So, greetings, guys, and so on. This is the story of how I got caught licking a girl in Chinese private cinema. Somebody walked there right when I was tasting some Chinese cuisines or something like that. And yeah, this is a one. I don't know, should I say the name of this girl or like that? But anyway, that was the story of how I met her. You know who I'm talking about, or if you don't know, then you don't know. Anyway, I met her in Tinder. I met her in Tinder for like a long time ago when I was in Beijing, and yeah, one thing leads to another in there, and we decided to meet up. We go this school bar. That bar's name is School or something in Beijing, and there is some kind of live house event or like some kind of gig or some kind of like there is some kind of artist like having the event there. And well, I don't have Chinese ID card, so I cannot buy a ticket for myself. So she proposed she would buy that for me, and like I can just treat her drinks or something. So I was like, okay, thank you. It cost like few hundred yuan, so it's nice. It's pretty nice. Yeah. So we decided let's meet there like at 9, and I was like, okay, I'm there like a little bit just before 9, and I got my ticket, and I go in there and wait her, and then she tells me, oh, I will be there like 9:30 or something. I was like, oh fuck, well, okay, yeah, sure. And then she still postpones that, like, yeah, okay. And all this time she's sending me like, oh, you will not like me, I'm super fat or something like that. I was like, well, you're not, like, don't worry, we can just let's have time and like fun time and just meet and so on. And there's, oh, but I'm super fat and so on. I'm like, that time like she keeps repeating that. I'm starting to think like, oh my god, what kind of fucking welder is coming, like, damn. But long story short, I waited there like fucking 1 hour. But I know she messaged me like, okay, I'm like arrived, and then I look downstairs. I cannot see. There's so many people there, like it's full, it's packed. And when I went there, it was like almost empty. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah. And then it's like, oh, I see her because she texted me and then look, and like I think maybe she took a picture or told me or something like what she's wearing, and I noticed, oh, that's her. And I sent her, yeah, I can see you, I can come downstairs, because I was in like second floor or something, and I can see down, and but it's everything is full, like all the super narrow stairs is full of people and like with drinks, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, how can I go down there? So well, I go there eventually, and then she's already gone. I don't find her or something. I'm like, what the fuck, where did you go? And she goes back and forth, and I go back, and then okay, that is her, like, are you this girl? And it's like, oh yeah, like I don't speak much English. I'm like, ni hao. And like that, how can I ask if she is she is her, and so on. Well, yeah, eventually we're like, okay, yeah, thank god it's her, and so on. So we ordered drinks, and like I pay for her. Like it was like cheap comparing to like the whole high drinks. They cost more, but like I think I ordered like a Red Bull with like was it like Red Bull with Jägermeister or something. That was nice. Vodka Red Bull or Red Bull Jägermeister, and I don't know, she ordered beer or some shit like that. And it's like, yeah, 50 yuan, 40 yuan, not bad. Okay. And then we go another place that is a little bit more quieter, and it's like whips tables or something, and we talk there, and I'm like, oh fucking hell. She starts to use her translator to talk to me, and like she's like, I don't understand anything you're saying, and she don't understand anything I'm talking, since she doesn't speak English that much, and we use translators, and like she speaks Chinese there, but it's super loud. And then the VIP tables are actually reserved, so they come like, yeah, can you move somewhere else? And we move somewhere else, and then we decide, okay, let's go outside. And we walk there and try to have a conversation, and yeah, it's a little bit difficult because of the language barrier. However, we walk kind of long way, and like I'm thinking, should we buy more drinks or something? Like this is a little bit like we'd walk and walk, and she cannot decide everything. I didn't know that time that that was the case, but I was thinking more like trying to learn her, like really or what? Should I like lead? But you're Chinese, you know these places. I don't know anything here. Like should I still like okay, yeah, just go here, and we go here, and I decide, and I don't ask you. And try to ask her like then. Is that okay if it's we go there? But then no answer and something, and we walk and walk and walk. Eventually we get a taxi, I think, or we walk this another bar. Was it like My Bar or something? This kind of fancy cocktail place, and we go there and order drinks and drink, and they are nice but pricey. So I think it's like 100 or 200 yuan per drink or something like that. It's not cheap. But it's nice drinks and so on. And take some pictures and post it and so on. Guess my neighbors are making noise, but yeah, it was what it was. And then we're like, okay, we want to continue here somewhere. Where should we go? And it's super late. And like, how about private cinema? I learned this trick already from another story. We can go private cinema and just like, I don't know, watch something. And yeah, we find this close to or at Sanlitun. So we take a taxi to Sanlitun, and I'm not sure did I take the taxi or she or whatever. So we go there, and then we find this like brand that they offer that kind of cinema rooms, like private cinema rooms, like multiple rooms in this one brand. It's not that kind of hotel that like another places might be, but yeah. Then we get the room, and it's like, I don't know, she's like discussing something super long, like, can we just take the room and go there? But no, she's like talking. Yeah, actually, between you and me, it's like, she tends to talk so much with every single thing. We go to restaurant, it's hotpot, and there's like talking, asking so many fucking questions. How about just say, I want this thing, I want this and this and this. Is it okay? Okay, let's go. Why it's super difficult, and I think I'm just waiting, like dee. Then okay, we get the room, and then okay, there is a 7-Eleven right close to there. Let's take some drinks there. And okay, there's a restroom, is separated place, and this kind of mall that is closed to other places but this place, and like it's kind of weird, but yeah, it is what it is. So we buy some crisps, some soju, I think, some beer and so on, and we go there and watch some movies, like some horror movies. And my kind of like brand movie. Did we watch it that time? I have this one movie that I watch with every girl I go like this kind of date. If you get my meaning. And yeah, so we watch movies and we get more intimate and so on. And I remember I have some, I don't know, like 2 or 3 rubbers or something, I guess 3, and end up using those and like yeah, play some games in there like that. And eventually it's kind of like well, damn, I think I'm out of rubbers. So and it's like yeah, better not to do it without and so on. I'm like, maybe I have like one in there, but it's that kind of weird German one that I don't know, I don't want to use and so on. So well, what to do, like at one point feeling horny and so on, like well, let's play a little game with like mouth and so on. And I take her, like we take our clothes off all the way, and like this is kind of like this private cinema room. It's like a super small room, and there is just like big screen, and then a kind of bed-like sofa, kind of like a bed, and then the door to this place is like right next to the screen. It's super small, you can see everything and so on. So she's like sitting or laying back, like I don't know, like 45-degree angle, like super relaxed and kind of like having her feet opened and like this towards the screen and the door a little bit. And I go to my like I go down like a dog and start enjoying this situation, and like tasting these kind of Chinese treats. And yeah, well, by that time I have been reminding her or asking her, aren't we running out of time like really soon or something, like it's like morning already, and it's like we have the time. It's like we only paid like 3 hours or something, and isn't the time running out like really right now or something? Many times, and don't worry about it. They will call. Don't worry about it. Like I asked like 5-10 times or something, and then well, it is what it is. We enjoy. Go for it. And then when I was like in the middle of there doing it, and she was there, and like we were all naked. I'm like my ass is on the air and so on. The door suddenly opens, and she screams a little bit like, and then that girl from reception who came there, she screams like, what the fuck, like, and then I'm like there, like raise my head from there and turn, my ass is in the air. I'm like, what? And I have this kind of face like, wait, this isn't tuna, like what? Like it was so fucking like, I knew this will happen if like this time runs out and you don't fucking pay attention to this and like that. There is no way to lock the door. They have keys for that, for fuck's sakes. And so on. Well, so that happens. She's fucking embarrassed. The receptionist who came there to like let know that the time is running out, do you want to extend or get the fuck out of here? She just runs away and slams the door shut. And I just remember that girl gets so fucking like embarrassed and covers her face and like, oh my god. And I'm like, should I continue or not? Or like, yeah, it's I was still naked there as well, and I have my ass in there, and like she can clearly see what we are doing there. And yeah, the movie is playing, or maybe it's already finished and there's like a silence, like because of the menu is open or something like that. And yeah, so we just spent time like 10 minutes and like just start to clean and like dress up and like, oh my fucking god. She's like, what the fuck should we do and so on. So embarrassed, and like I'm thinking like, oh yeah, what the fuck. Let's just like dress up, go away, and just it already happened. What can we do? Well, yeah, but she's a little bit bitching about it and so on. Of course it's embarrassing. It's like, but that's why I try to ask her multiple fucking times that is it really not going to happen like this, because the door is right there and we are running out of time right now. So yeah, but well, that happens when that happens. And yeah, we'll go out. Luckily the receptionist is not there anymore. I think she intentionally was hiding or something, so we can just go away and yeah. So we went out and I tried to like I don't know, comfort her and so on. Then we have a small breakfast and like, yeah, she goes where she goes and I go back to my home and like with one fucking embarrassing story later. Yeah, so that was the story how I met one of my ex-girlfriends from China, and another way, one story how I got caught licking a girl in a Chinese private theater cinema in Beijing. Anyway, that was the story. I hope that never happens again, and it was fun. Or if you have similar kind of things, like some kind of karaoke things, I heard in Japan you can do similar things in karaoke booths, and those kind of things might happen. So if you have similar experiences, just comment or something, share with me. So anyway, yeah, that was that. Yeah, it's time to say goodbye and bye bye.